Consistency is key. Business period is no shortcuts, bro.
Right. What advice would you give someone trying to, turn a creative hustle into like a real brand? Because you've obviously done that 2 times over.
Consistency is key. Yeah. Like, you really have to be consistent at what it is that you want. When they say that phrase like, "is no days off," that means it's really like no days off. You really got to put your 10,000 hours in.
Yeah.
Everybody just wants to, social media has been like the downfall to a lot of people. A lot of people see stuff on social media and be like, I can do it.
Yeah.
So many of my friends want to become a DJ right now, and I'm like, yo, do you understand like what it takes to be a DJ?
Yeah.
Like, not a DJ in a 9-to-5er.
Right.
I'm talking about, no, I just DJ.
Yeah.
So when I tell them like, hey, you got to do this, you got to download music, you got to have relationships, this, that, and third. They buy in, but they don't really want to ride the whole train out. They looking for the shortcuts in this game.
Microwave results.
Yeah, in business period, is no shortcuts, bro.
Right.
Especially if you really want it and you really trying to make a brand, there's no shortcuts.
No, I'm a testament to that, right? When you're saying there's no shortcuts, because I was the guy that figured, hey, there is a shortcut. I just gotta find it, right? And that's just the way you want to try to, maneuver and look for that kind of a play. But all in all, when I came down to the reality of it, it was the big C for me, which was the word consistency, and you used that. And that was something that hurt me in sales. I was always looking for a way to get around to making more sales, finding a way to, hey, maybe I could tweak this, sales process, or maybe I could tweak this, this sale that I'm about to do instead of bundling certain things. It was just certain things when I worked in telecom that I just found I want to try to find a different way. I want to find a shortcut. And I realized as I kept failing and have failed my way into success, and I know what that feels like. I know what it means to fail. I know that I don't want to find that shortcut. And a lot of people do look for that I'm going to get there. I'm going to make it, whatever. And then that's why a lot of people start what they call get rich quick schemes.
There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, and of course it sells a dream. And it does have some things. There's some things that in programs like that you learn some things, but it never is meant to make you successful unless you're the one that understands that you got to put in the work. As you said, 10,000 hours, you just it's time bound. Right. I won't call it time bound, but certain things to be successful in, it has to be time bound. I understand. But you do have to put in that work. You do have to be consistent with that work. Yeah. That's something that I'm going through now in my journey, is learning more consistency with content creating, more consistency with, just overall business efforts, whether it's talking to chefs, and adding and expanding the mission and the journey of MobiChef, that which is MobiChef, the company, the booking platform.